Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I have a special treat today from based on popular demand. I have my lovely wife with me. You wouldn't know it because she is hidden somewhere in this room, maybe on the roof, maybe under the floorboards, we don't know. But you will hear her voice, and we're gonna have a little fun. So I hope you enjoy. Um, I actually have a list of questions I'm going to ask her, and we'll do like a little intro to my wife Q&A. So without further ado, let's get started. Make sure to drop a like if you like the video. Right, so let me get my list of questions here.
Should I say hello now?
Yes, why don't you say hello and say hi to the people? You have about potentially 15,000 or more people watching this, so.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Well, hello everyone. I am the disembodied voice of your favorite ASMR TIS person. Yeah, I'm going to be a disembodied voice today.
I think she means me, but she could mean ASMR, bro. I don't know. Cool. Well, let's get started. I got some questions for you, and we'll see what you come up with.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
All right. And just so you know, she has never seen or heard these questions. I may have just ChatGPT'd them right before this video, so we're all gonna be.
You're obsessed with ChatGPT.
I would have it do my laundry if I could. Cool. So, question number one. What is one thing you've always wanted to try but haven't yet?
Oh my god. Why are you asking me so... These are like so philosophical.
Is that too deep to start off?
Yeah, I feel like it's a deep question.
You know what? I can quickly like come up with some more soft ones if you want.
Yeah, could we
These
do
actually
soft ones
are,
first?
now that I look through them, they are kind of like lovey-dovey deep questions. So,
Yeah, I don't want to play like 21 questions to fall in love. I thought this would be an intro to like get to know me.
all right. Well, why don't you talk to the people for a second while I do this? And you know what? I'm gonna grab a piece of gum here. Would you like some gum?
No, I would not.
All right.
Thank you.
Cool.
You're not going to do ASMR with the gum and the typing and all that? By the way, you're also breaking all the like 10 deadly sins by recording this episode on a rolly chair. You should never do that.
Yeah. I have apologized in my videos for that before. That it does make a lot of noise.
Yeah. I'm usually not involved in your productions, but...
By the way, guys, my wife promises to make my videos much better, so this is hopefully the start of good things. Okay, ready? I got 10 easier questions for you.
Okay, great.
All right.
Because that's all going to be in the video?
We can edit it out. We'll see. Or maybe we'll just keep it for fun.
Okay. This will be in like the bloopers at the end.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Question number one. What is your favorite thing to do on a lazy Sunday?
I don't think I'm ever lazy. Would you agree with that?
I can answer this question for you. Basically, anything that involves us not being lazy. Like you said, I think it's like Sundays are like chore days for us. That's kind of our day where we do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, usually it's like jam-packed. Maybe I'm like an Energizer buddy or a workaholic.
Energizer buddy.
Energizer bunny. No, but seriously, like I feel like I'm always I think I'm just like very active.
Well, I'll tell you what, once football season starts in like a week, you won't see me at all on Sundays.
Oh yeah, we have to negotiate that.
PSA to all wives, boyfriends, anyone out there, expect not to see your person. In case you didn't know, it's about a week till football season, so you will not see your significant other for a while. Make sure to make them chicken wings and Doritos.
I don't know how to do any of that.
Well, we'll have to work on that.
Wow. Why don't we just get your favorite chicken wings from your favorite place? And did you say make your partner Doritos?
I don't think you can. Well, you can make Doritos. Anyway, we're getting off on a tangent here.
Okay, next question.
All right, so you're never lazy. We'll just recap that answer.
Yeah.
Cool. Question number 2. If you could eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ooh, you know that. Do you want to try saying it at the same time? Totally do. Let's do it. Ready?
Oh, wait a minute.
My
yeah.
favorite food.
I know the answer to this.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Ramen.
Ramen.
Hey.
Yeah, I love ramen.
She loves ramen.
I'm a huge Japanese cuisine fan. I love ramen, sushi. That's basically all I know.
I love Japanese food. I love sushi.
Well, no, I mean, isn't there the Japanese hot dogs that we get? The ones that are like...
Korean.
Oh, I think they're advertised as Japanese.
They're not.
Well, I definitely like Japanese cuisine. I think I like Asian cuisine in general as a whole.
I think everybody likes Asian cuisine, but I would agree with you. I'm a huge... I know you're not a big Chinese food fan, though. Although we're still yet to find a really good Chinese food place where we are, so we're still working on that.
Yeah, that's true. If anyone has any recommendations, please let us know. And do not send any franchises.
We can't, yeah. If they have more than one location, we're not interested. It's got to be like Uncle Tim's basement,
yeah, like,
eatery.
You need to put like the best options in the city.
Okay, so you would eat ramen. Oh my God, if you ate ramen for the rest of your life, though, you would I feel like would always be bloated. Like that would just be awful.
Yeah, but only because of the food. Like, I mean, because of the meat that's in it.
Just like the same, and you get the same ramen dish every time, so.
Oh, takoyaki, or takoyaki. Well, I apologize in advance if I'm butchering the name, but that one, the what are they called? Octopus balls. Those things are amazing.
Octopus
Highly recommend. 10 out of 10.
She loves the balls of the octopus.
Jesus, Michael.
I didn't mean it like that. Cool. You ready for the next? You'll like this question because I feel like you will. This is just gonna you're gonna blurt this out.
Okay.
Actually, I know the answer to this.
What?
What's the last show you binge watched? We could do a 3, 2, 1. I think I know this one.
Well.
Because you're still watching it. Oh, that's not true. There's like multiple shows.
Yeah.
So guys, she watches like 3 or 4 shows at once on different networks. So like I don't ever know what she's watching.
I'm like a huge consumer of content. I love, anything that comes out, let me know and I'll probably watch it. The only thing I don't dip my toe into is anything horror. I don't like that genre of anything. And I mean I mean like spiritual warfare, like demonic stuff. I think I'll watch like killings and all that, but I don't think I like anything spiritual.
Oh, you want to tell the people about how happy you were that I dragged you to see Longlegs?
No.
That
was a traumatic experience.
I talked about it I did a video like reviewing it, and yeah, guys, I dragged her out there by inviting some friends. I'm like, hey, if we bring these friends, will you go? And she's like, reluctantly, she's like, all right, fine. And we went, and she was not having it. So,
it was like the worst day of my life. And just so you know, for the people, I left 15 minutes into the movie.
I wasn't going to say anything, but
it was like too scary for me.
She left before there was like a moment where the detective like slammed the table for just, I don't know what it was. And she's like, that's it, I'm out.
Yeah,
I was like,
it was too
that wasn't even the scary part.
Too emotional.
You left like 5 minutes before it got really weird, so your timing was actually good.
Well, that's good.
So what was the last show you binge watched?
Okay, well, the one that we know for a fact, because you said I'm still watching it, is Suits. Yeah, I'm definitely still working. I decided to rewatch that because they brought it back. And I hadn't seen it in a long time, so I'm rewatching it from the beginning. But I'm actually at season 8, which is the last season before they brought it back. So stay tuned. I will let you know what I feel about it. And yeah.
And you can't say anything about the show because in order to do that, I have to say spoiler alert like 9 times in the beginning of the video, or else people get mad at me.
Cool.
So.
Well, no spoilers here.
Okay, good.
Because we're good people. We don't do that stuff.
It's also hard to spoil 8 seasons of a show. Like.
Ooh, man. Yeah.
There's one thing, yeah.
There's a lot in there.
And it's just, I'm just like, how do you make 8, 9, 10 seasons out of a law firm? I don't know. Anyway.
Be nice. Be nice.
You are not going to know the answer to this one.
Uh-oh.
Well, you probably aren't going to have an answer for this one. What is your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I'm
Have
not
you
a
ever done-
karaoke person.
Have you ever done karaoke?
Not seriously. I've like been present and maybe like sung the chorus with a person, but I didn't. I sing like a dying cat. And it's not good.
You could do well, but the thing is, you make funny faces because I think you think it's a joke, so you're just like, la. And then you just have this like straight face, like you didn't just do anything.
I do no such thing.
And then the neighbors are like scared.
I do no such thing. That's a lie.
We get like the police coming to the house to be like, we heard a screaming cat in the house. No, that was just my wife. She was just singing a Taylor Swift song.
False. Fake news. That's a lie.
Very disrespectful.
Yeah, horrible. I can't believe you just admitted that, but whatever.
All right, so maybe not the most relevant question. Okay.
Yeah. Next.
Number 5. If you could switch lives with any celebrity for a day, who would it be?
Oh my God. Well, here's a fun fact about me. I work in production and I don't care about anyone at all, ever. I think, and I've worked with like I was going to say like high net worth. That's not accurate. Well, they do have a high net worth.
I mean, they probably got some money, yeah.
Yeah. What was it? Like well-known or A-list celebrities or whatever. There have been some that I've worked with in the past. And I just view them as normal people. I've never been starstruck before. I haven't had that experience. I did get starstruck seeing my grandmother's doctor at my job one time. And I thought it was so crazy that I was like seeing her.
Wait, why did that starstrike you?
I don't know. I think it was just weird, like seeing, because I don't know. I think doctors are superheroes.
I'm like, was it Dr. Phil or Dr. Oz?
No,
Like, what?
No, I think
What
maybe I
doctor
just
was this?
respect those people a lot. And I just like saw her and I remember I was like so like, oh my, like, I don't want to say enamored, but I was definitely like, oh my God, like, who are you? Like, you're here. Like, you're not in a hospital setting. Like, oh my God, your children like come here and
You
stuff.
do stuff like a normal person.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny that we think that? Like, we see people with high-powered careers or things like that, and we just think like, whoa, you go to the grocery store? Like, you put on pants? That's crazy. Like, I have this idea that they don't, like, they're robots. So I mean, I do get starstruck, though. And that's the thing. Like, I remember I worked at a hotel, and, like, the Golden State Warriors came in, and I was, like, losing it. I was like, oh, my God. But I had to stay professional, you know?
Yeah. I don't know.
You didn't answer the question. You keep going off on a tangent, not answering the
Oh my God. Repeat the question.
You couldn't even remember the question. If you could switch lives with any celebrity for a day, who would it be?
I wouldn't switch lives with anyone. I want to live my own life. Because I have fears that no one's life, I think, is as good as they make it seem. But I think in general, they probably have good lives. And I think our life is wonderful. And I would love to continue our wonderful life.
Well, that's a great answer. All right, I won't keep pressing you on that.
Okay, great.
Mine is John Cena. Okay. Just kidding.
Next.
Okay, number 6. And I already know the answer to this is going to be smoking and drinking. But what is your favorite way to unwind after a long day?
Oh, definitely smoking and drinking. My favorite thing ever.
Or drinking and smoking?
Yeah, the crossfade, amazing. No, just kidding. That's horrible. If this was real, I feel like they would take it out of context and they would say that that's who I am. And I'm actually not a smoker or a drinker. It's not me. It is not I.
So there's word on the street that if you don't drink when you go out, you can't have fun. Is that true?
No, not at all. I'm like high on life. So I don't know. I just maybe it's like my personality. I think I have like a positive mindset. I think I have like a really good support system and a very positive mindset. So I genuinely like feel happy like with life and anything that I've experienced. And yeah, I mean, I definitely understand that like not everything is perfect, but genuinely, like I feel like I think I have a wonderful life and I'm really happy.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that because I'm part of it. So hopefully that
You are part of it.
is a good addition to that.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, I like the answers. I feel like some of them are a little bit politician-y, but I appreciate it.
Well, that's my job.
No, I'm happy to hear that you're very happy and such and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 7. This is a weird question because we already have one of these, but if you could have any animal as a pet, what would it be? And let's say, don't say dog because we have a dog already.
If I could have any animal,
Regardless of whether or not it would make a good house pet.
yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, what animal would I want? I mean, I don't know. I don't, you know what? I probably wouldn't want any animal. Like, in my house, I think I just don't have it in me. But actually, if I could pay someone to take care of it, then I would have a horse. Like, if it was just, like, throwaway money, I think having horses is really cool.
Yeah.
The only thing is that, like I said, like, I think I'm not a pet
Enthusiast?
enthusiast. I'm not a pet enthusiast. Because, yeah, you know, there's a lot of cleanup. They smell.
I mean, you can't just have a horse in your house. Like, you gotta have a stable and stuff, you know. It's
right,
not,
but like stables smell.
it's not like it like sleeps in bed with you, you know.
I know, but horses are beautiful, but they're so, you know, again, I'm biased. Like, they say a horse is a big dog, so, you know,
I think it's a fair answer.
Well, I appreciate you for saying that.
You wouldn't want like a rhino or something, or like a hippo?
No.
Something really violent that could break stuff?
Oh yeah, for sure. I would love violent animals in my house.
Like a snake that would get lost somewhere and you can't find it?
Yeah, that sounds so exciting. Oh my god.
What about a big fuzzy spider that you just feel rubbing up against your leg and you just scream?
Who are you? Like,
I'm trying to think
who
of
did I marry?
Trying to think of all the pets that you would least want to have.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. Again, I think I'm like I cry about everything, and I just feel like if I had any type of animal in captivity, I would feel very sad. Obviously, again, I respect like zoos and all that, and people who take like animals out of wildlife that are injured and whatnot and like keep them alive, but just leave the animals alone. Like, I don't want it in my house. I'll let someone else do that.
All right. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like a lot of the animals you see, you know, they say that, oh, you know, the animals have to be here, they have to be in captivity, and it's hard because you see it and you're just like, oh, they should be running free, and
Yeah.
kind of the same way like so our whole thing now when we go to the supermarket is like we have to get a very specific type of egg. Like, it can't be. We recently learned all the terms for eggs: free range, cage free, pasture raised.
Oh my god.
And we discovered that unless it's pasture raised, all the other ones like don't mean anything. Basically, it has to be pasture raised, and that means the chickens were like walking around, eating grass and bugs. Like, that's what you want.
Yeah.
So we got to spend, you know, instead of $2 for the eggs, you got to spend $15 for the.
I literally have so many feelings about that, and it hurts my soul. I'm just so anti. I actually, so for the people who don't know, I have a friend who actually is an influencer, and she brings awareness about animal cruelty. She actually has a dog that, I'm not going to shout her out on this episode, but she has a dog that she rescued from an animal testing facility. And I've learned quite a lot through her about what is done to animals. And for those reasons, because I, you know, am an animal owner, and I like see that these are, you know, creatures that like love us and feel pain and sadness and anxiety similar to us. It's like I can't imagine like holding something like that in captivity and running scientific tests on it. I get the whole like, you know, testing for like to prevent humans from getting sick and all of those things, but it actually really hurts me to think that there's like dogs being held and getting blood work done to like make sure that, you know, cosmetic products or cleaning products aren't going to kill humans.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, no one, you know, I don't think anyone wants to hurt animals, but you think about it, it's like, if you're going to test these things, you don't want to test on humans, right? So it's like, I guess you got to test on something, but I'm not saying that you should test on animals, but
I feel like there has to be a different way.
hopefully.
I don't
Maybe.
actually really know what that is, but there has to be a different way.
Just run a simulation.
Use ChatGPT to create a simulation.
Ask ChatGPT what'll happen. ChatGPT, how do I test my eyelash concealer? I don't know anything about makeup. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Right. We have 3 more questions, so let's fire them out.
All right.
What is one movie you can watch over and over without getting tired of it?
Parent Trap. I love that movie.
Which also happens to be your favorite movie, right?
Yep, it's my favorite movie.
Fun fact, I can't even get through it once, so...
And it's not the old one, it's the Disney one, because that was from my childhood.
Wait, there's another one?
Yeah, there's actually one that's from, like, many years ago. Probably our parents' age, actually.
Oh, like there's like an original, and then the Lindsay Lohan one was a remake?
Correct.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
By the way, I saw an ad recently with Lindsay Lohan, and she looks really good. Like, of all the...
She lives in Dubai now.
Does she really?
Well, she was out there for a long time. I don't know if she's still there.
Well, I just remember she went through the whole, crazy phase like a lot of celebrities have. And,
Yeah.
because she was a child star and stuff. So a lot of the child stars, unfortunately, have had issues. But she looks really good. I'm just like, she got her stuff together. So...
Yeah.
And she's doing, like, seltzer water ads now, so good for her.
I love that for her.
Yeah. It fits her. Parent Trap, okay.
Yeah, Parent Trap, not the original that came out in 1961. Not that one. The Parent Trap one with Lindsay Lohan that came out in 1998. Thank you, Google.
And she did not, I was going to say, she did not just look that up. She somehow knew, but she... Okay.
Totally, because I'm a genius. Thank you.
Very quickly, what is one, just an offshoot of that, what's one movie that you will never watch again?
Long Legs.
You didn't even watch Long Legs.
Right, I'll never attempt that again.
I will never watch the first 8 minutes of Long Legs ever again.
Can I tell you a traumatic story?
Sure.
When I was in high school, or maybe like shortly after, because I've always told everyone that I don't like watching scary movies. I was actually like kidnapped and held against my will and forced to watch a scary film.
Oh, I thought this was going a different direction for a second.
Yes, but it was by my so-called friends, and it was horrible. And it was terrible. I literally like covered my ears and closed my eyes because I just couldn't tolerate it. It was so traumatic.
So you gotta like clip your eyes open with the little like laundry clips or whatever like you see in the movie.
It was horrible.
That's so scary, the thought of like someone forcing you to watch something and like forcing your eyes open. That's kind of freaky.
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously a joke and very poor taste, and something that I don't think anyone should do. Like, just respect if people say that they don't want to watch scary movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was one of the Amityville horror films.
Oh, okay.
Or the killings or whatever.
Did you ever, that reminds me though, the kidnapping when you mentioned that of, did you ever watch, it was like a dumb teen movie from like the 90s, but it was called Jawbreaker?
No, never saw it.
All I remember is the intro where it was like a couple girlfriends, they like kidnapped their friend. Mm-hmm. Like she was like sleeping and they like did a fake break-in, I guess, to prank her.
Yeah.
And they like put like a jawbreaker in her mouth and then like kind of like gagged her and then like kidnapped her and whatever. And then she like died. And that was like, I think the whole movie was them like trying to cover that up or something.
Oh my goodness.
So it kind of reminded me of that.
That's terrible.
It was like a comedy.
A comedy?
I mean, you can die in comedies.
Good Lord.
All right. Question 9. I got to be the moderator here.
Yeah.
What is your guilty pleasure snack?
I don't think I'm a snacker.
You're a snacker.
I am a snacker?
You used to be. You're less of a snacker now.
Yeah, I don't even remember what my my snacks are sugar. Like, I love baked goods. Is that a snack?
Yeah, I mean, a snack is anything.
So my guilty pleasure is crumble cookie.
There you go. I would consider that a snack.
Okay, so I don't think that's a snack. I will literally just eat all of them all the time, every week.
So you just like cookies. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, can anyone look up what the definition of a snack is? Does a cookie count as a snack?
Well, let me actually say that The flavor profile that I love the most is strawberry cake with cream cheese frosting. And yeah, I like having that in cupcake form, cake form, cookie form, all the forms. I love it. It's so good. Highly recommend.
You heard it, guys. Make sure you donate and send us money to get cake, or just send us the cake. Just cut out the middleman. And I only know that because I get you that same cake every year for your birthday. So
that is correct.
That's the only reason I know that you like strawberry with cream cheese.
Happy wife, happy life.
Or what do we say? Happy husband, happy flusband?
Yeah, that's my husband's comeback.
Doesn't roll off the tongue quite as well, but the
Definitely
message,
not.
The message is there. All right, well, last question.
Yes. Ooh, let's do it. Drum roll, please.
If you had to describe yourself in 3 words, what would they be?
Charismatic. Beautiful.
Intelligent.
Damn.
I gave you your 3rd word. What is your 3rd word?
I said beautiful.
That was your 2nd word.
Oh, intelligent.
Okay.
I said charismatic, beautiful, and intelligent.
You are never going to show up on another video again.
Well, we'll see what the people say.
We'll see.
If you guys want me to come back, let me know.
Yeah, guys, if you want her to come back, we need lots of likes, lots of comments.
Or we can do a podcast.
Well, we are talking. Oh, yeah. Well, we were. Do you want to tell the people about our potential podcast endeavor?
Well, I'm not going to tell the people the name or anything yet because obviously we need to get to work and create it. But we are considering doing a podcast because I have a face for radio or a face for podcasting. I really don't, though. I would like to think that I'm an attractive person.
She's very attractive, yeah.
But, yeah, I want to try a different venture. And I think that we can do a podcast. And this was actually really fun. This was kind of like our test to see if we have chemistry to do a podcast.
Yeah, guys, if you have any feedback, I mean, I know you guys are going to give me feedback because you always do. And I appreciate it. Except for the one guy for every video who says something crazy. It's okay. You got to have one.
Boo that guy.
I love it. I always get 99.9% likes on my video. There's always like 2 dislikes. I'm like, who is disliking? Who doesn't like the video?
Yeah.
I work so hard, pour my soul into these videos, guys.
Well, hopefully these videos are going to get even better.
I had to pay my wife to be in this video.
From the marital account.
From the joint spending account. So technically it came out of both of our funds.
That might be a topic. We can talk about budgets.
We can, yeah, guys. So guys, girls, whoever's watching.
Hey, you need to be inclusive.
Everyone who is
they,
watching.
them.
All humans and other life forms that are watching this. We would love your feedback. We'd love to hear what you think. If you think a podcast is potentially something you would listen to, I'd love to, hear what you guys think and what you want to see.
And let us know if you want it to be a podcast or a vodcast, which apparently is a term for a video podcast, which would go on YouTube.
And that means we might be able to get her face on the camera at some point. So
I feel like I would wear a mask.
If you want to see my beautiful wife at some point, you can do that.
Yeah. All right.
And whoever gives the biggest donation gets to meet us in person for a no, I'm just kidding.
for a low fee of $10 million.
A low fee of a $10,000 donation, you can meet both of us, and we'll go get crumble cookies together.
Wow, you are cheap. $10,000 donation gets you a single date with my husband, and a $10 million donation gets you a single date with me.
Oh, jeez.
Just kidding.
Our love is worth $10 million, clearly.
Just kidding.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you watching as usual. I would love to ask you if you have any additional things you want to say before we sign off.
No, I think that was it. I just wanted to share with everyone that obviously we have thought of creating a podcast and would love your thoughts and ideas. We would probably, I don't want to say we would be like a self-help category. We would be in the self-help category, but we would definitely be more in the talking about, we could talk about marriage, we could talk about family, we could talk about investing or buying a home, I think it would be somewhat educational, hopefully comedic if we're funny enough.
Yeah.
and
So
self-help.
episode 1: which religion and political views are the best? All right.
All
Cool.
right, and with that,
Good way to go.
we are out. Thanks so much, everyone.
Take care, guys. See ya.
Bye.